Hello, Chasm listeners. This is Stephanie Hatzenbihler with the Stearns Conservation District with your weekly conservation report for Saturday, December 21st. Are you a smart salter? With our recent winter weather, I'm sure many listeners have been out shoveling and may have come across some icy spots. Here are some tips to be a smart salter. Number 1, shovel first. Clear the snow before it turns to ice so that salt is not needed. Shoveling is great exercise. Shovel a little throughout the storm so it's not so heavy and hard to shovel all at once. If there's a light dusting, sometimes a broom actually works better. Number 2, select the right stuff. Salt won't work if pavement temperature is below 15 degrees Fahrenheit. And pavement temperature is different than the air temperature. If it's too cold out, then salt won't work. Save your salt and your money until the temperatures are warm enough for the salt to work, and select the right type of salt for your situation. Number 3, scatter the salt. When conditions are right and salt is needed, temperatures are warm enough for the salt to work. Then aim to scatter the salt so there is approximately 3 inches between granules. This spread pattern works the best, saves salt, and helps the environment. As little as a single teaspoon of salt can pollute 5 gallons of water. Salt is difficult and costly to remove once in our water resources. Prevention is the best way to protect and preserve clean water. Plus, too much salt can hurt plants and increase wear and tear on your pavement, your vehicles, and equipment. My last tip, sweep. Sweep up any excess salt, especially on dry pavement, and reuse during the next snow event. Use these tips to become a smart salter and protect our water resources. Happy shoveling! Did you know that our holiday decorations can spread pests, diseases, and invasive species? Yuck! Holiday greenery and Christmas trees bring joy throughout the season, but diseases and invasive species can make their way into our landscapes, on trees and boughs, brought into Minnesota from other states. To protect our environment, take these steps to properly dispose of greenery and trees after the holiday season. Use a curbside tree collection or bring trees to a designated drop-off site. Check with your waste hauler, city, or county to see what services are offered in your area. Don't toss the trees and greenery into your backyard, woods, or residential compost pile, which can spread the invasive species or disease. Wreaths and other decorative greens can be disposed of in trash cans. If your city or county does not have an organized pickup or drop-off, the last resort is to burn the greens. Always check fire danger conditions and burning restrictions before burning, and follow local ordinances. If you suspect your greenery or tree may be infested with an invasive insect or disease, contact the Minnesota Department of Agriculture's Report a Pest line at 1-888-545-6684 or reportapest@state.mn.us. Now for some announcements. The Women in Ag Network Conference is scheduled for February 11th, 2025 from 8:45 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. at the Park Event Center in Waite Park. To learn more and register, visit extension.umn.edu and search for the Women in Ag Network Conference. Registration will close on February 3rd or when registration reaches capacity. This conference is geared towards beginning, future, and long-term farmers and those in the agricultural industry, educators, and farming enthusiasts. The day will include informative speakers and educational topics. The conference will focus on farm business management and production, including topics such as farm finances, healthy soils, pasture management, goal setting, integration of crops and livestock, including childcare into planning for business planning, MDA grant information, ag product marketing, and more. The Stearns Conservation District is hiring for a West Central Technical Service Area Engineer. The position title will be Conservation Engineer or Engineering Technician, depending on qualifications of the selected candidate. The application deadline is January 20th, 2025. To learn more and apply, visit stearnscountyswcd.net/post/careers. Happy Winter Solstice! Saturday, December 21st, 2024 is the winter solstice in the Northern Hemisphere. It's not only the shortest day of the year, but the official arrival of astronomical winter. That means from now until the end of June, each day will get a little bit longer and brighter. Thanks for your time today. This was Stephanie Hatzenbihler with the Stearns Conservation District with your weekly conservation report.